Welcome and hi. So today I am here to talk about something. You probably can see what I'm talking about in my application bar, but I I changed my home lab server thing, which is an old laptop, not an actual server, but I mean it's a server, but it's an old laptop. It's not like a good server. In any case, it's a server thing, laptop thing. I changed the OS. I was previously using Proxmox, but I decided I want to try something else with it, so I got rid of Proxmox because I have no use for it right now. And instead, I obtained Red Hat on it. And Red Hat basically they have like their free developer edition thing, and so I got that and I threw it on there. I already gotten it to try on my main computer in like summer, but I never used it really, so I finally took use of it and put it on there. And because of that, I'm not going to go through like the installation or anything like that. I mean, it's simple stuff to do. But I'm instead going to begin where I feel like is relevant in any capacity whatsoever. So the point of this is just for me to go through like their documentation because I want to learn stuff and I briefly look at their documentation and there's a lot of stuff there. Like the beginning stuff I know, I'm still gonna go through it, but I know it already. But I want to go through like the entire like documentation for how to mess with the Red Hat and stuff because it seems like it would be very useful for knowing Linux and stuff. And of course, I'll be recording as I go through it. So first, we need to connect to the laptop or the server. As you can see, I'm still running on my Gentoo system. So we need to actually connect it. So now I would typically use a sh command, but I actually made a bash alias. So I can just, because I set up the alias, I just set alias home lab to actually get me connected. And as you can see, I'm already connected to the Red Hat thing. So now I'll just clear it up again. And now if you run turn fetch, you can see I'm running Red Hat on here. So we'll clear up again, and now let's just go through our, let's begin with the guide. So here's chapter 2, which is where I decided was better. The first is about system roles, but because I only have one system, I don't have like multiple systems. The system roles aren't relevant. You only need them if you're running like multiple things. So yeah. So moving forward from that, let's begin. So this is about basic stuff I know, so like date and time and stuff. So yeah, date command is the first thing, so if you run date, you can see it's already configured. It actually seems to be to my time zone as well, because I set time zone I think when I installed, so it should be correct already, for that reason. And then we can do time date CTL, and that will give us more stuff, of course, like our time zone and stuff. And yeah, there's more stuff later down the line, but we're not going to mess with that stuff now. As you can see, there's this thing linked, but that's a later chapter. So we'll look at when it comes relevant. Now we want to check our locale, of course. So we want to actually, I think. Okay, actually, I'll copy that for the case of future, but actually, let's take a look at that file. So we'll do Vim is installed, by the way, and Nano is installed as well, and V is installed. Let's take a look at what is actually in here. Okay, so it's like I said it, which is in the installation. So it's UK English. That's what I tend to set on my installations. So it's the same as it will ever be. So if you want to enable it, or list our available ones, we do list locales, and there's a bunch it seems, but they're all English ones. I'm sticking, as I said, the GB one. Then, oh well, I hate my mic. That's not good. Then we can do status. And here we can see our current status, that should be what we currently have. And you can see I already have my X11 layout to set to, well, finish, although I don't have X11, I don't use Xorg at all. Like, this is a purely, like, command line system. Then we can do set local to something, but I'm not changing it, so I'll leave it be because it's the installation. Then I want to see our keyboard layouts. Once again, I know it's correct, so but I'm still going to go through listing stuff. And there's a whole bunch here, as you can see. Let's clear it up again. And of course, we can do, well, you can look at the local CTL, which you looked at before, and you can see the key maps there. And yeah, once again, you could say something, but I'm not going to, because I already have it set. Yeah, I don't have the stop to UI either. It's a command line system, so I'm going to skip this UI stuff. And then let's go on to our network access thing. So, configuring the network and host name. This is the graphical one. We don't have the graphical thing. Let's see if there's yeah, so basically it's talk about the installation. Although I set the host name to default, so I wonder if there's a way. I wonder if that you have ways to actually configure, you know, like the well, I wonder if you have ways to change later down the line mentioned here. I mean, I know how to change host name in one way or another, but I wonder if they have a particular way here. Because usually it would, you know, it's quite simple, you know, you just look at, I think it's like, I think the file is like, yeah, it's just like, it's just like that, so you just change this file basically. Then I think you might have to reload it, but it's very simple stuff to change your host name. But it doesn't seem to have come up yet here, so I'll just go ahead and skip this part. Now, of course, we need to get the static thing. Now, mine already works once again, but you could start adding these things in. Once again, mine's already configured because I have the installer, so I'm not going to mess with this. And also, I think I have the HCP anyway. So, you know, there you go. But yeah, if you want just like say the connection, this is the way to go. Now let's see what's next. Okay, so if you want to add a new connection profile, why do you want to add a new connection profile? I don't think I want to do that. Oh, it's just adding a new connection basically. So if you want to add like an internet connection, you can do that. I have done this on my PinePhone actually. To stop deferring for my I have actually been using XMO lately, so to set up the USB deferring on that, I actually did do you know, this basically. I set up a new thing for in an M2 for like the network to actually get, you know, a USB deferring network. It's a bit different from this, of course, because I'm sticking with deferring, not connection, but like if you want to set something, that's how that works. So you can read it up if you want. Well, when I see the web console, now I don't have the web console enabled. I could, but I don't have it enabled. Because I really don't need to. And once again, I don't have the system roles terms relevant to me. So let's go and move on. Okay, so return system. So this basically I think configures like you have to register to get like updates and stuff. So basically this is I guess going about that. So let's actually read up what's on here. Yeah, basically, so mine is already, of course, configured to be subscribed, but if you know if you need to do it again manually, then this is the way to do it. So there you go. But in my case, I already did it during the installation, so because you need that anyway, so that's not really relevant to me. So yeah. Or maybe this for like if I get a different subscription down the line. I think actually what is for, if I get like a different subscription, like of higher tier, then I can enable that here. In that case, now I don't have that, so I'm not putting. I don't have the kind of money to be throwing around for Red Hat. Also, I don't have the need to, because I am just an individual using the plan for individuals, so it doesn't cost money. So I'll just stick to that for now. Then yeah, of course I can do it here as well. And yeah, I don't use GNOME. So yeah, this is where I set up the installer GUI beforehand. So that's where I actually set this up originally. But let's move on to 5. And okay, services. I haven't used systemd too much lately, so while I know the basics, I wonder if there's actually more stuff here than what I know. So yeah, you could do some SysMctl enable. I don't have anything to enable. Oh, you can. Oh yeah, I didn't know about an no flag actually. So you could actually. It seems you can actually start it at the same time as you enable it, because typically I would enable it and then start it a separate command, and that's not any good. But I'm glad it seems there's a way to do it simply. This will be useful in the future if we want to mess with services. Oh, and the masking, I guess, yeah, if you want to unmask things. I didn't know about that functionality either, but it's cool, I guess. I don't really see the need though. And I don't use the web console, so I don't need it. I'd seen them in the configuration stuff. Okay, that's C6. Then, let's see. Okay, is my firewall the service enabled? I think it should be enabled. Yep. So it is enabled. I do believe it is actually enabled in any way, so that should not have problems to it. So yeah, you want to do this if it isn't, unless you don't want the firewall, of course. We could disable the firewall if you wanted to. I'm not going to, because it's going to be like a server thing, so not going to. I don't have one on my main machine though, but like, yeah, I'll go ahead and leave it on here. Now, once again, I don't have the web console. Okay, SE Linux. I think I actually have it enabled. Let's actually say about like, okay, so we can get whether it's enforcing or not. Let's run this. It is enforcing, so yeah. Well, actually, what I had to do when I made the passwordless login, because I set up like the the keys and I actually disabled logging with password from SSH, so you can only get this SSH by using the private key on my computer. And when I set it up, it wouldn't let me, or actually when I was trying to connect, it wouldn't let me go to a port because I changed the port from the default to something else. So when I tried to connect to it, it would the ASCII Linux would stop me, and the firewall would stop me. So I had to set those both to allow the port I was using for it to work. And of course, you can change the permission if you need to. I do believe mine should be enforcing anyway, but let's just set this. Let's just check this one anyway. No, I would go sudo if I said anything, but I'm not. So yeah, it is enforcing. So there you go. Since I wrote to it accidentally, but I can't write to it or not didn't write to it, but edited the thing. Anyway, let's move on to here. So no web console stuff, don't have that. Now user accounts. It is something I don't tend to do too much because I usually set up like one account on my Magento systems and stuff, but then I don't make other ones. So yeah. So there's system user accounts. Okay, is there actually anything made here though? Like, let's see. Do I have? Yeah, no, I just have my one account. Okay, actually, I do guess I have like a wheel group to it, but like, yeah, It doesn't seem like having other accounts at all, so that's interesting. Now we can make a new user, so let's add a new user, user add. Then let's do, what do we want to call ourselves? Totally not any user, let's go. Okay, yeah, we need to do sudo, I guess. Okay, let's add, and yeah, what group do you want it in? Let's see. Groups totally not an user. Okay, so it's just in the group totally not an user. So we could, not any user. We could, log into it if we wanted to. Although we don't have a password for it, so you would actually need to do, set a password, which I missed. I totally missed the. Okay, well, so yeah, it's not a password for it. It is depending on the password, because it's incredibly short. I'll read its account later down the line anyway. And now you can see I'm actually, you can see I'm actually in this users directory. So now we just exit this, and we are back into our user and cd. Let's just go back to our directory in any case, then let's clear. Then, is there like a way to delete users? It doesn't seem to be a guide, there's a guide here, so, actually, let's see, is there like just a command for it? Oh, it's just userdel, okay. Okay, I need to do sudo again. Okay, so I'm going to Google. Alright, well, let's get back here. So, yeah. Now we should be able to, only have my own user. So, yeah, let's continue. So, once again, web console stuff, don't need any of that. Or I don't have it, so there you go. Okay, let's see. Alright. Let's check the status of kdump to begin with. Oh yeah, I need to upper good status bird. Here we go. It is active, okay, good. So it's parting us our, logs, I think, probably. I wonder where they're stored, though. No, I can't do that there. Is there anything else? Or let's see what's in var. How about that curly isn't it? Or I guess it might not have had issues yet, so who knows, but yeah. I don't know where it would be stored, that's the thing. Like, I don't know where it's stored because it doesn't say. Yeah, because it's asking to do it in the web console, which I do not have in use. At least I don't think I do. I mean, we could check for if it's the case, but I don't think I have the web console in use, so I'll just, and I don't want to do it there anyway. But yeah, I don't know. Okay, so let's see. Actually, let's use less because I'm just reading things. I should start using less instead of him just to read things. It's a better way of doing things. Uh, all right. Let's see. Do we actually have anything? Let's see. Is there anything like that we know here? So I think, yeah, it's stored in like var crash anyway, so we can just. I wonder if there are hidden files. Nope, there aren't. Okay, so var crash just doesn't have anything in it. Fair enough. So I haven't had any logs from the kernel dumps. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, actually, let's see. Oh, it's a later chapter. In any case, let's see. Uh, all right. Well, let's make this. Sorry, I'm going forward in the guide, but like, it takes me here. Oh, it's asking me to. It told me sudo again. Okay, fair enough. All right, so it's actually giving me info now. So what does this all mean? Okay, so it's 4 kilobytes. So it's 4 times what, 24,000? So it's like 80,000 kilobytes. And that's, I guess, like, well, hmm. Can't even for the calculate. In any case, it should be fine. It's probably like a few megabytes or something. Alright, so this can be configured using crash kernel. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, so you can use this to actually set a certain amount. I'm not going to mess with it. Like, actually, sure, let's just go to sudo vim dash etc dash default dash grub. Wait, so just supposed to add a crash kernel into like your grub command, question mark? Fair enough. Oh, here it is. So this is where it's located. Yeah, it's auto currently. So that's how it's supposed to be. You could set manually, but I'm not going to. Because I don't see a reason to. I don't have like any particular motivation to have like a particular size for it. I'm just going to leave it to be the default. And yeah, then there's of course the mkconfig command, which I know so well from Gen 2 already. Then the target. Okay, so by default goes to our crash. And yeah, so it's already configured there, so it should be fine to continue. We already looked at this before. Yeah. So you just change these things and you can find a new thing. And yeah, you could change some of stuff like partition stuff. I only have one partition, so I'm not going to mess with that either. Oh, we can sort to my a remote machine, alright. Heck yeah. Then again, I don't think I'm actually even running like SSH on my system, so yeah. I mean, I have SSH installed, but I'm not running it like, you know. Let's see. RC, I think it's like RC service status. Okay, so oh yeah, Alright, so as you can see here, list the commands, so that's formatting. Anyway, you can see, like, I'm actually running SSH on my main system. So I'm not going to try to pass this on to my main computer. Because, well, it's not going to get here. I need this a server, so sending it from server SSH would be just complicated. So yeah. So yeah, I can't store it on your own machine right now because I don't have my own machine stored on. I'm not enabling SSH on my main computer, like that's not happening. I have no reason to, so it does make sense. Now, core collector. Okay, so I guess there we go. I'm not running this now because once again, I don't. It's something I think is done automatically. Oh yeah, so you can basically configure. You can basically have it compressed by using this. So if you want to, like start compressing it, you can edit this like core collector stuff. Once again, not really what I'm interested in. I guess how it fails, it reboots and stuff. Okay. I guess I could change the actual activity here, which is interesting. Or let's see what's the, yeah, I looked at, wait. Oh, it's different. Ah, these are like kernel stuff, so. Yeah, this is like different from the beforehand stuff, but yeah, it's a kernel parameters, I guess. Let's clear up again. Too much mess on the screen. So if you wanted to command, like configure some of that stuff, we could. I do not have it. I guess we don't have it enabled yet. So actually, I think we do. Didn't we check it that we already had it? Yeah, it's active, so it is in fact active. Yeah, so we're already like set up with that. So let's see. All right, well I can try a different thing. Oh, this is fun. Let's make our computer crash. Yeah, I would have to go and manually reboot the machine, I guess, but like it's worth doing. Oh, I guess it's like echo 1 and then I'll trust them on this. I hope I don't. I'll trust the Red Hat wiki on this. Oh, I need to do the sudo. Okay, so it's straight up. Ah, yeah. I mean, okay, let's do sudo I. Let's do this like this. And then we'll do the other thing. I don't like using root, but it should be crashed, so yeah, I'll have to reboot it. So let me pause this and I'll be back once I actually have the thing rebooted. Let's continue on to doing this again. So I'll connect to it again, to my server. Let's see if it actually connects yet. Because it did take a bit to, Yep, it was able to connect, so it is booted now. So now we get to check the directory, so we can ls-var-crash. Yep, there seems to be a thing. And yeah. So let's less this file. And you can see that you're giving us a result about what you know. Wait, did I like... Ah? I guess it's just like giving us like a... Here we go. I don't know, why was less giving me an less output? That was so strange. In any case, here's this, so you can see it's... Oh no, it's a directory. Ah, now it makes sense. Now it makes all the sense. Ah. So now we can actually... Okay, let's try sudo, I guess. Nah, I'm not look. Okay, so that's not how you look at this. Alright, let's see actually, what do we... Is there a guide on this above? Installing kdump. Already have it. Ah, it's a different guide altogether. Okay, let's see. Then... Okay, so you can use kexec to boot into another kernel, fair enough. But I guess you can, you know, look at this stuff like... Somehow I'm not... Alright, let's see. Is there like a... Does actually tell you what file to look at? I think VMcore, I guess, is like an actual, you know, like the, you know, I mean, I don't know what to do with it, but I guess it's just, I guess different from a text file. All right, let's see this chapter 9. Oh, it's backup stuff. Okay, let's see. All right, well, let's see. Let's see how this ends up going. Also, you do need like a location. I don't have a thing to store the backup on, so I'm not going to mess with that. But this is something you can do if you want to. Then troubleshooting. So let's see. Systemd stuff, fair enough. Okay, so let's dash. Oh god, that's wrong getters. Last var slash log slash. I'm hitting my goddamn mic again. Messages. Okay, root it is. Okay, so it's giving us info about what you're running. Like, it's giving us a log of the, I guess, like a booting process. Yeah, so it's like the booting process and setting up process and all of that stuff. So basically it's a their log of everything. Okay, secure mail log, cron, bootleg. So okay, so there's a bunch of different log files. I'm not going to look at all of them. But it's going to be used for research if I need to, figure out look at the log. It's useful if I need to figure some of that out. Not in web console, I don't use it. Then also, okay, so we can actually use churnels.atl. I don't think I have any KVM stuff though, so we'll leave that be. Actually, we can try, but I don't think I have any KVM. Yeah, I don't. Okay, so I found some KDump related things instead. So you can use B option churnels.atl and then grep everything, or pipe it into a grep to actually get limited like whatever you're searching for. So we could find KDump things this way. It's useful if I want to quickly search things, on the command line. I can choose churnels.atl and then I can grab something. I don't have to go define and search it. Very convenient. Although I know about grep, so that's not too new. Yeah, I don't have the support because I'm on the individual free plan thingy. So let's move on to managing software packages. So now we have the So let's see. I'm not going to read all of this stuff though, like... Okay, so we can search for packages. Okay, let's search term. Yeah, I guess we need to do sudo again. Because we're doing package manager stuff. Yeah, so it actually gives... Okay, so I just started giving names, but it also takes descriptions. So that's interesting. Because many other ones would only search, like many other distros only search based on the name of the package. But here we can actually do it through this. So like you want to search for Xterm, which I'm not going to install on the system, by the way. It should work. Then we could, what if you want the fetching utility, which should have NeoFetch, of course. But why not search for this stuff? Yeah, so not too many packages, it's just a NeoFetch, which is something I have from like a separate source as well. It's not from the actual official repos either. So it's like they have like an extra, they have like their own repo for that. But okay, found a way to search things. Okay, so let's just use this previous thing. So the all basically, where did the H go? I guess I might have deleted it accidentally. In any case, let's redo this for a bit of something. So what does this do? I mean, it's already, I guess the all is enabled by default. I mean, if I disable the all bit, it will still search the exact same things. Like this, like I don't know I don't know why the all is there that way. Yeah. Okay, actually it does seem to okay, so that's description as well. That's the difference. Description, not summary. I misread the thing. Okay, well, time to print out a really big list. Yeah, there's been a long list coming. Yeah, that's a whole bunch of packages. But a more reasonable command is just look at the installed packages. So you can see that there's a bunch of stuff installed too. But yeah, that's how it is, so let's move on. Let's try the available one. Basically, it's anything in your repos. Alright, and then let's do sudo yum repo list to check our repos. That shouldn't be too long because I only have like 2 or 3 repos. Yeah, okay, actually have more than 2. Okay, so I have this much. So I have the NeoFetch thing. I have the extra package repos, and well, then I have the official ones. So there we go. Then let's see. Let's see, do you have anything disabled? Yep, all kinds of disabled ones. Fair enough. I guess one could enable this stuff, but then again, I don't need to. Okay, so add additional stuff. So what does this do exactly? Does this everything around was installed? I have no clue. Yep, so it gives you a kind of a bunch of stuff, but like it gives one regular ones and this basically gives some info about them, so like the URLs and the sizes and stuff. Fair enough. So if you want to do come on me. Yum info, then let's do HTOP, which I do have installed by the way. And now we can see the HTOP version in the repo I got it from. Alright, let's see our groups. No, I misspelled sudo. And that's good. Like it turned out good whatsoever. Alright, let's see. Okay, so I've installed 2, we have available 12. Fair enough. Alright, let's see what exists. Alright, so I've installed headless management and container management. So I guess the one, yeah, I do have Podman installed, so I installed that myself. So I guess that's from that. Headless, maybe SSH, maybe that, I'm not sure. In any case, there's much more available. Alright, let's move on. Oh, I guess these are like just like the presets in the installer or something. Yeah, because I have to install the server. Okay, so specifying global expressions in yum input. Alright, so alright, I haven't messed with like this stuff too much, but basically I guess it I guess you can like do stuff with global expressions to, you know, do whatever custom things you want to do with it. Yeah, I have installed packages, don't need to know that. Oh, you can actually link the binary file. So yeah, I guess it's like apt in that sense, or anything else. You can link a file, link like an RPM file or whatever. All right. Then it's an package group. Okay, two ways, but why would I want to install it? I'm not installing like a bunch of different stuff. I'm not installing a group. Uh, Not right now. That's a waste of everything. Then okay. I guess if you want to use the exact name, like without any like room for things, I guess we can use them. Okay, so we can like do an ASA and stuff to actually change the architecture and stuff like that. Okay. Could be useful if you want to limit what you're installing and make sure we're installing a specific thing and not accidentally something else. Okay, so Yum allows you to check your system has any pending updates. Yeah, I was trying to like Yum upgrade before, but I guess that's not it. I guess you need to do Yum check update. Sudo Yum update. Okay, so update is like actual upgrade and not just update. Ooh, there's a whole bunch of upgrades to have. It wants to install a bunch of things. Oh yeah, it wants to install like all kinds of dependencies. No, no, no. I'm not installing all of this crap. Like, it works without it. Actually, I'm not tempted. That's time I actually have. Yeah, I don't want. Okay, I actually don't want this like heavy stuff, so I could start doing that. I'm not doing it now. But it wants to update NeoFetch with a bunch of other stuff, which I don't need. But wait, there's a separate one for like security updates? Okay, well, that's actually nice, if nothing else. Because it means we don't have to update everything with security updates. And that makes things, very convenient. I don't want to do automatic updates. Screw that. I don't want anything to do with automatic updates. Like, no. Uninstall, yeah, you remove, simple stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna use that package group anyway. We already covered this install and stuff. Why are you repeating it? Site. I guess it's just repeating the same thing again and again. Like, really? No, it isn't. What the heck is it doing? Okay, I guess you're back to new stuff here. So, sudo yum history. We can start history with it, I guess. Yeah, so you can see off the stuff, what I did. And you can of course limit that package as well. Alright, well, let's continue. So, yeah, I guess you can also do like a particular thing. Okay, actually, let's see. Sudo yum history info. Oh god, I forgot the space. Fix that up. And then let's do our this on this one. Okay, so that's basically, I guess, the whole thing that's installing and stuff. Let's clear again. Oh, wrong thing, damn it. Stop Firefox. Or let's see if we can actually find where we're trying to go. Alright, so we should be fairly close. Oh, we can do history undo. Undo, okay. So you can actually revert action specifically? That sounds very useful, like being able to just revert back updates and stuff, like that sounds well, yeah, this is cool. Like being able to undo things like that easily. That's not something I have seen in many other distros, so like I think that's a very good feature for something like this. Not going to do it now because I don't have a reason to, but it's might do it later down the line. And you can, of course, redo them. So if you want to do it again, you can. Why do you keep on giving the same things? Okay, yeah, this repository thing is interesting. Okay, not too much stuff left of this chapter. I think I'll end this video here after this chapter is done because my throat's getting dry. But let's see. Okay, so let's run less on this and see what it's about. Okay, so yeah, there's still repos here. There's a main thing, but not a repos thing. I don't think it's going to get different. Yep, there's no repos here, so the repos are somewhere else. So it's not there, the repos. So I guess it's the repos are going to be let's see dash dash repost at the end. That's where our repos go. And here we can see our repo for the Red Hat one. So that's, I guess, where the repos are. So yeah, this here isn't true for my system, but whatever, it will have to do. Yeah, it's not there. That's just the main, I guess. And now add a section to there and add. Okay, so yeah, you should have your own repo file, I guess. Yep, so I guess there's a command as well, which I've used before as well. But it's cool you can install your own repos, I guess. Like you can have many things. A bit like PPAs and stuff. So, you add your own repos and they kind of do them. Then yeah, once again, it's the same thing. Or no, it's enabling. So I already have it by enabling it and disabling it is there. Okay, so configuring yum, so yeah, I already configured it. Alright, so to display the current main things, use this command, fair enough. Let's continue. So basically, I can configure a bunch of things, so I don't mess with that right now. Because I don't have like plugins and stuff. Uh, uh, aren't any default plugins, that is. I might have some extra ones. Actually, let's see. Yeah, no, it's not there, so we don't have plugins, I guess. All right. Okay, so I can disable them temporarily. So you can do like disabling things and on temporarily as well. Alright, so that covers today's video. So I have now gone up to, well, 12.10.3.3. And, well, thanks for watching and bye.